Welcome back to the Tottenham channel, and today I'm doing my predicted lineup on what I think Mourinho will choose for the current game coming up against Fulham. Obviously, in the last video, I gave my opinion on how I would like the team to set up, but obviously we're not going to see it no way near like that. Vinicius won't even be on the bench, I don't think, for this game. Hopefully I'm proven wrong, but I highly doubt it. Anyways, for the first place, we obviously know who's going to be in there. It's going to be Hugo Lloris. There's no way he doesn't get into the team. World Cup winner, one of the best goalies in the league. You could even argue one of the best goalies in the world. He's always starting that team unless he turns into Joe Hart like he was at City. But till then, always number one goalkeeper. And if he's dropped him, it'll be one of the biggest shocks. And Mourinho will completely lose it if our goalie ever did got dropped. For our centre back pairings, I hope this is also hopeful. I think he'll go back to this because the five at the back didn't really work how I think he would have wanted it. So I think he'll go back to four at the back. And I think he'll go back to what he's comfortable with Toby and Dyer sitting as the two centre backs. We look more solid with them. We look more safe with them. And I feel like Toby's more experienced than Davies and Sanchez, and Mourinho knows that. Or he could do a surprise and put Rondon in there, as I thought he played really well when he did play, and he looked better than Davies and Sanchez. He looks comfortable. Obviously, Toby, Dyer as the two centre-backs in this team. Coming in at right back, I don't feel Doherty did himself many favours in that Wolves game. For the first 10 minutes, he looks good, solid, he looked like he was trying, but then he doesn't offer that same attacking threat like Aurier did. So if he was to play the 5 at the back system like he did before, I think Aurier should be there. He's really good on attacking. The only problem that he's ever had for us was his defensive ability, and he's really improved that this season. So the fact that he put Doherty there, I think he only put Doherty there against that Wolves game to give him a chance, and it's against his former club. So it's like he knows that team better than anyone else, so why not put him in? And probably he's trying to get Aurier out of the limelight for that terrible mistake he made against Leicester. But that one mistake shouldn't be the reason why we drop him now for 3 to 4 games like we did to Ali. And if we want to go because of one mistake, why is it Kane? Anyway, doesn't matter. Coming in at left back, Davies, you can see he's trying. Mourinho says he's good, has a good defensive mind, but I don't think he's on that level with Reguilon yet. Reguilon has that pace, that attacking threat, he's defensive, he can get back quick. He reminds me of Kyle Walker when he used to be for us in the left back position, and it's really rare you find a left back of that quality that can do what he can do. So if Mourinho doesn't pick him, I really think he's losing it. And it's only been one season in. Can you wait till the second season? At least give us something. But I think he will go with Reguilon. And don't get me wrong, Mourinho is an amazing manager. I can feel him. He's gonna win us a trophy this year. But I won't get into that debate right now. Coming back into the two centre mid options, I think this speaks for itself. Obviously, it's Højbjerg going in there. There's been no one better. Best PL in London. Best midfielder in the league, I would argue. Defensive midfielder. It's hard to find someone better than him right now, and I cannot believe how an incredible buy he was. Could you imagine Southampton's team if they never sold anyone? Mane, Højbjerg, Van Dijk, their team would be the best in Europe with how good their players have been that's left them. And it's kind of sad. Toby used to be there. Or was he going to go there? I can't remember, but it just shows the quality that Southampton have let go. And obviously, we came out lucky of it in getting Højbjerg. And pairing next to Højbjerg, I know Winks had a good game against Stoke, but just because you have a good game against a championship side doesn't mean you're good enough for a Premier League team. It's two different levels, and Winks in that Wolves game showed the different levels. He did the odd good pass here, but he's just simply not good enough for a team that wants to challenge for trophies and titles and progress in their status, let's say. So I think it has to be Sissoko. He's a proven winner, as whatever you may think of him. He has been good this season, solid. The only thing I would say about him is he's a bit of a headless chicken when he goes forward, but his defensive attributes and off-the-ball attributes to the team is unreal, and if he doesn't start, I'll be very surprised. In that attacking midfield role, I think there's only one player right now. I know we want to see Dele play it. Mourinho's obviously not going to start him. I can see him being on the bench. He's been on the bench a few times, but it has to be Ndombele. He was our best player against Wolves. and he stood out the most. The second he came off, I thought that we looked completely different. We didn't look the same. They are attacking us more. Ndombele might not give us that attacking threat, but his counters, getting off the ball, quick passes, his skill makes it really hard for a midfield to control. And I think he's just as good as Højbjerg. Well, they do different roles, but you can show Ndombele really does command that midfield with Højbjerg when he's playing in there. He just does it in a different way, as in holding the ball, skill, quick passes. I think he's going to become a different level. He's going to become world class very soon. After this season, I'll be very surprised if we keep him from how good he's being. I would personally like to think he wouldn't leave, as he could have during the summer, and if we were to win trophies, I don't see why he would leave unless he got a crazy deal from a big club. But yes, in that attacking midfield, Ndombele for sure. Left wing, it speaks for itself. Heung-min Son, I haven't really seen him be too amazing really in the last 4 games, but if he's on his best day, he'll win you a game no matter how bad the rest of the team are. Son on his best day can carry any team to a win. And then again, striker speaks for itself. Harry Kane. Mourinho will never drop Harry Kane. Harry Kane on his best day, again, same as Son, will win you a game even if the rest of the team are. I'll say even more than Son. Son will get you a win against any team in the bottom 6 on his best day. But Kane, he will defend, he will go in midfield, he will attack. He is basically the perfect player you can think of. And that's why Mourinho will never drop him, because there's always that, if he's playing today and he's on his best form, we ain't losing. But then I wish Mourinho had just the balls, let's say, to take him off at half time, because I feel like he's like, I'm too scared. What if he does this? What if he performs now? And it's like a big risk move to take off Harry Kane. But I don't think it's such a bad thing. Like 70th minute, if we're 1-1, whatever, put on another player to try to take a spot. Like Kane can't do it all by himself for the entire season. It's really hard to keep that same consistency up to the level that we know Kane can be at. But anyways, obviously Kane striker. Now in right wing, this one is a bit difficult. You got Bale, you got Bergwijn, you got Lamela, you got Moura. Personally, I don't think Moura should start. I don't think he should start anymore in the Premier League game unless we've got injuries. I love what he's done for the club, but he's not at the same level anymore. He's gotten older and everything, but obviously I wouldn't want him to leave the club yet. He's good in Europa League for us, and he can still do some sort of attribution to the team. I just don't think he should be starting in the team. Bale, I would like to see him start. Don't think Mourinho will choose him, because he seems like a lack of trust in Bale, because he doesn't get back. I can personally see him either starting Lamela or Bergwijn. I don't think he will pick Lamela for this game just because he's got back from injury. Or he could, because it's Fulham, he could possibly start Lamela, because it's, okay, there's no easy game in the Premier League, I know that, but Fulham are a lot easier. It's an easier team than most teams in the Premier League. So I could see him starting Lamela, but I'm going to have to go with Bergwijn. Bergwijn, I think it's unfair that he's been dropped since that Liverpool game. Players hit the post, it's normal. Maybe if he had another chance, he would have got it. But I think he deserves to be in this game and to prove his worth. I personally think he's been good for us this season. So I don't know how some of you fans think he hasn't been good for us this season. I think it's just the way he's being used that we haven't seen his full potential. The guy's all the way back in right back in most of the game. You're trying to tell me he doesn't contribute to the team. Mourinho isn't letting him contribute to the team. He let him that one time against the champions at Anfield, and he hit the post once, and you guys want to slate him off. That's ridiculous. He had, one post he hit, and he missed another chance. And that's the only time I've really seen Mourinho give him the freedom to run up that pitch this season, which is really unfair for a player of his level and how much he should want to improve. So I'm really hoping he gets more freedom and he gets his shows everyone what a great player he can be. But anyway, this is my predicted lineup. Lloris in goal, centre backs Dyer, Toby, full backs Regulion left back, Aurier right back, pairing midfielders Sissoko, Højbjerg, the attacking midfielder Ndombele, and I think Son left wing, Bergwijn right wing, and striker Harry Kane. Substitutes, I don't know if I'll see Carlos Vinicius there. Ali, I could be on the bench. Lo Celso will definitely be on that bench. Maybe Davies you'll see there. Rondon or Sanchez, one of the two. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and help support a fellow Tottenham fan. Good luck to Tottenham in this next game. We need to see a win. It's getting annoying. Enjoy the game.
the referee has brought the regulation time to a close.